question. So if we're going a bit more A-level on this, the type of sentence we have here is an interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question. The police interrogate. So it's an interrogative question. Leon, how many questions have we got in those 2 lines?
We've got there are 3 questions in 2 lines.
We have 3 questions in 2 lines. What does that suggest about the mindset of the speaker? They're asking 3 questions in the space of 2 lines.
Confused, wondering.
Exactly. And look how easy that is as well. You know, so we've got, you know, we're talking about relationships and how the writer presents ideas about relationship. And simply by saying the repeated use of interrogative sentences highlights the confusion of the speaker. You know, how full mark analysis does that sound? It does. And it's very simply pointing out they've used the question mark a lot in a short space of time. You know, that's pretty simple. So, Nish, do you mind going back to my not so wonderful face, please?
No, everybody.
Oh, good.
And we're there. Thank you. So let's recap then on our aim of today's session. So we wanted to explore, firstly, how we can identify meaning in a poem. And what we've looked at there is how we can use a question that we're given in an assessment or an exam to basically give us the answer. We've then looked at how we can work out the method ourselves and the meaning ourselves by going through stanza by stanza, line by line. And actually, if we reflect on today, so the question was, how does the speaker view the relationships? Well, Nisha and Leon have both quite successfully said that they feel confused about relationships. And we've seen that in the repeated use of the interrogative sentence. We've also said they feel negatively about relationships. And we've looked at the metaphor, always hits the floor. We looked at the simile, like a storm is coming, to help us to do that. We've also used the use of rhyming couplets in order to help us, and rhyme scheme in order to explore that. So once again, I never really understand why people get a little bit worried about exploring poetry and its meaning, because actually it's really simple. So I hope that's been of help for you today. There's a lot of terminology we've really gone through, and you've done a great job. If you're interested and if you want to, there's a very similar task for this same kind of activity, which we'll post afterwards. Obviously, feel free to send in the comments you have about what you'd like to explore further in the future. And once again, it's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Michael. Really, really appreciate it. And I don't know about you, Nish, but did you enjoy being part of that?
Well, I actually didn't mind it. It was quite fun.
Good.
I was doing mine a bit too.
You're smart lady. You're a smart lady.
Thank you so much for your time, Michael. We're going to pop up the task now, and yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you again in a couple of days, Mike, and then early next week as well for our English lessons and English literature. Thank you.
Pleasure. Thanks, guys.
Much love, buddy. Catch you in a bit.
Bye.
All right, Nish, that was that. So, right, this is a new end page. Sorry about that, guys. I got slightly distracted by the text message, just like class. So here you see your task with this. If you want, you can look at thinking about how does writer present relationships, and we can look at any one of the following ways. So you can take a song or a poem or the note that Mr. Gard has put for you, and that's going to be up on the Facebook links, and it's going to be in the YouTube description, where you can click on them, download them, access them, and yeah, you can give that a short task and practice. We are going to end this stream now, and then we're going to be back, as you can see with the timings and the slots, we're going to be back again at 10:40. And we look forward to seeing you then for your next lesson. Thank you very much for joining us.